All right, we're here at Boulder Ridge Villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, a wonderful Disney Vacation Club property. You know what that means? It's time for a tour. So I'm going to take you on one right after this. All right, so here we are at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Actually, two Disney Vacation Club resorts kind of in one, along with a Disney Deluxe Resort Hotel. Over this way, we have kind of the main Wilderness Lodge. And then over this way, we're actually going to head over and take a look at the Boulder Ridge Villas section. Kind of the easiest way to get to it. Up the right-hand side here, there's a ramp there. So let's head over there and take a look. All right, so I'm up here at the top of the accessible ramp. And over here, you can see kind of the main resort. Check in for Wilderness Lodge. And then over here is actually where you'll find transportation for Walt Disney World Resorts. So get to all the parks, the water parks, Disney Springs, wherever it might be. Well, you're actually just kind of a close walk from your villa at Boulder Ridge because it's over here, the main building for Boulder Ridge, just behind those trees there. So we're going to go and check that out. We'll walk through the transportation area and then through kind of what is, I guess you could call, the lobby for Boulder Ridge. So we'll make our way across the street here and make our way through that transportation area. Like I said, that's kind of the nice thing about staying at Boulder Ridge versus if you're at Copper Creek. It's a bit more of a walk from the Copper Creek Villas area, which is in that main Wilderness Lodge building, versus if you're just staying at Boulder Ridge. Yeah, so here's your kind of transportation hub. All the buses pull up and pretty much leave from here. You can also catch a shuttle over to Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground as well. And you'll see kind of here a board gives you some details about when you can kind of expect the next bus to arrive depending on where you're going to. Also a map here of the property, the resort here, which makes up the entire Wilderness Lodge Resort. So now let's head back this way. Nice kind of covered area here, nice and shady to and from the transportation. You kind of have three different ways you can go. You can go to the left, takes you into the main Wilderness Lodge kind of lobby and reception. And then down here, that'll take you kind of back to the resort area, the pool area. And then we're actually going to go this way because it's going to take us through the lobby of Boulder Ridge Villas. And here we're actually just starting to get our first look at the building here, which contains the villas at Boulder Ridge. It has studios, 1-bedrooms and 2-bedroom villas. But let's make our way down this pathway here, a nice covered pathway. Again, lots of shade, but if you're rolling anything across here, we've noticed with wheelchairs, scooters, and even the luggage carts, this kind of planked flooring is really, really loud. And keeping with the theme, it feels just like you're in the wilderness, trees kind of all around here. Just before we head inside the doors there, just want to point out a kind of a few little seating areas around here. You have some places you can sit down, relax, maybe while you're waiting for friends or before you start heading out there to the transportation station. So let's head inside here. They do have a welcome home members and all guests. So I actually kind of noticed they have this kind of cool game table over here. Looks like it's all touchscreen. You can pick a number of different games. It's like tic-tac-toe. I'm actually upside down, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Let's see, start here. Even though I drew an O, it started with X. Let's do an O here. X. O. X. O. X. O. And it looks like it was Cat's game. I couldn't even beat myself. But yeah, it looks like they have all kinds of different kind of games on here. You have dominoes. I'm not too sure what some of these other things are, but feel free to come in here and kind of play around. See what you might like best. Yeah, so continuing around here, plenty of additional seating areas. Seen a lot of people down here kind of just relaxing. Some people down here working during the day. So definitely a great place to take advantage of during your stay. And they have some train kind of exhibits over here as well. Some kind of information on the wall with some photos. So I found this with my old eyes. Very small to read, but otherwise kind of a neat little exhibit. And also some kind of cushioned, nice lounge rocking chairs in front of a fireplace over here. So really neat area inside of the lobby here at Boulder Ridge. Again, more kind of train exhibits. You can read all about it here. So definitely come down and check this out here in the lobby. But we'll kind of go around here and just take a little bit more of a look at the lobby area. And so let's just head around here. Another set of restrooms in here. Then again, inside kind of the main lobby here, you have 4 floors up through here, kind of to go around the lobby. Great chandelier up there. It is really beautiful in here. They do kind of have a bird cage kind of thing here on the table. Nice big solid wood table here. So some really nice theming inside. And they do have another fireplace kind of on the opposite side of where that fireplace was, just over there from where we came from. Again, lots of cool seating here. And then inside here is Sturdy Branches. That's the fitness center. We'll take a look at that here in just a moment. But here you do have a set of elevators that goes up to the 5 different floors, or I guess to the 4 different floors above the first. They are really fast. Notice that they're not really hydraulic elevators. They're your normal kind of standard mechanical counterweight elevators. So they're really, really quick. This does here go down to where you'll find guest, laundry, and ice and vending. So just kind of putting that up here on the screen right now so you can take a look at what that looks like. Now let's go over here and we're going to head in and take a look at the fitness center. We do actually have a pretty good fitness center here. It's called Sturdy Branches Fitness Center. Looks like they have plenty of kind of different cardio and weight machines here. So you have ellipticals, you have bikes, you have treadmills, all that kind of stuff. Plenty of towels here. And then kind of over here, you also have is where you'll find some additional weight machines and some dumbbells. So that is Sturdy Branches Fitness Center. One thing I noticed in here is they do have cold towels. So enjoy a cold towel while you're working out. And coming through the back here, this is where you'll find a set of restrooms, kind of locker rooms, showers for men and women. So if you want to take advantage of some lockers, they have some towels in there. Notice they had a scale in there as well. And this actually goes out the back. So let's head out there and we'll take a look at the pool. And this here is the Boulder Ridge Cove pool. But before we head in there and take a look at that, just want to show you kind of the building back here. You do have an entrance from outside into Sturdy Branches, the fitness center there. And you can see here the different floors of this building. I believe the tallest it is 5 stories, which is kind of over here, and then also in the middle, even though you can only see kind of 3 of them here. But then the wing that's down there, it actually only has 4 stories. But I do also want to point out that down this kind of road here, you'll find a sports court, kind of a place to play basketball, and there's also some gas grills down there. Walk a little ways down here, looks like this kind of concrete path for a little bit, and then turns into an asphalt kind of little roadway or driveway. So head down there if you want to check out the sports court or maybe use the grills. Now let's head inside here and we'll take a look at the pool here at Boulder Ridge. You do need to scan in, but the pool here on this side is open at 7 a.m. mainly because they don't have any lifeguards at this pool. Or the pool over on the other side of the property, well, it does, so it doesn't open until 10 a.m. But you can see here a really neat pool area here at Boulder Ridge Villas. This pool here does have a number of cabanas, as you can see here, kind of nice little shaded areas you can sit under. They're not out in the hot sun. There are also quite a few chairs with umbrellas around as well. Again, really neat pool here. Great theming that they've done, kind of like an old abandoned mine or quarry. So they do have a thing for pool towels over here, but I noticed they actually weren't dishing out pool towels over there. It's actually over on the other side of the pool. So we'll just kind of continue walking around here, take a look at the rest of this pool. It's actually a little bit on the small side. Do have some nice kind of water features here. And the thing that I really like about this pool is the water kind of comes right up to the edge here, kind of almost like overflowing kind of look. I'm not kind of sure what kind of style they actually call that, but it is a really neat feature. Again, some more water features here, kind of just running down the rocks. And lots of seating areas, lots of loungers. So there really isn't any issues, probably except maybe in prime time during the day when it gets real busy. But here's a look back at the pool. Nobody in it yet. Recording this segment nice and early in the morning. Yeah, really like the theming here at this pool. They have some children's life jackets over here. So if you have little ones, definitely take advantage of that. Then continuing over here, we do have kind of the hot tub or spa here. It's actually a pretty good sized spa. Really do like the size of the spa here. Bench all the way around. The nice thing about the pool is they actually have a small kind of bench at one end as well. I noticed it was just a little too high for our taste, but I also noticed down here that it is 0 entry. So nice sloped way in, good for people with mobility issues or maybe even small children. And then over here is where you'll find a set of restrooms, and that's where kind of you can pick up your pool towels, that little hut over there. Now we've seen the pool, let's kind of head out back. There's just a few things I want to show you on the other side here. Okay, so yeah, we just come out of the Boulder Ridge Cove pool, and we kind of look different ways. Over here, this is where you get to kind of the main Wilderness Lodge, Copper Creek Villas, boat transportation to the Magic Kingdom. And then over this way is a set of cabins at Copper Creek Villas and Cabins, the Cascade Cabins. Then out back here is where we'll find the lake that this resort sits on. So let's just walk back here and we'll take a quick look at that. They do have a smoking area here, so if you're a smoker, well, there's an area to come out here and have a cigarette. And here they do have a Teton boat and bike rental. So if you want to take a guided bass fishing excursion or fireworks cruise on the lake, you can definitely do that. They don't do bike rentals anymore, I've noticed. So, but also usually I noticed they had set up here kind of a cornhole game, but they've put it away, I guess, for the night, and haven't brought it out yet this morning. But yeah, here's a little dock where if you're taking one of those excursions, the fireworks cruise or a fishing excursion, well, I believe they take you in and out of here. You can see the sun there just coming up over the lake here this morning. And then over here, way down there is where you'll find that boat transportation to the Magic Kingdom, and one of the boats actually just leaving there right now. And right over here is Reunion Station. Not sure if they do anything in there now. It's been closed pretty much all the times I've tried to go in the door. It does though look like it's not used for storage or anything like that, so not sure what's happening with that. Then over here, this is where you'll find just a few games. Ping pong, there's a foosball table underneath that. There's billiards over there. This is actually kind of part of Geyser Point Bar and Grill, kind of one of the, I want to say, quick service kind of sit-down restaurants as well here on property. Of course, shared between the two sides of the resort. It is definitely very popular. It's always been busy pretty much every day this week during lunch and even dinner. And if you want to see a little bit more of that and more of the other property here over at Copper Creek Villas and Cabins, well, check out this video right here. It's a resort tour of that property. Check that out coming up next. Thanks for watching, and remember, until next time, the best destination is always a timeshare.